Well, lads, what is the crack? And welcome to a game called Conscience. Now, this is not, I don't think it's really a horror game. It's more on the spec of indie puzzle, like a detective type game. The game, from what I read from the description, is about a father who lost his son. He was found hanging in his apartment, ruled as a suicide, but his father doesn't believe that's it to the story. His father believes that there's foul play, that there was something else involved in his death, and he has hired us to look more into it. The concept of the game seems interesting. I want to see how this plays out, what to find, how we're going to figure this out. And I want to see if it sets us up to give us like clues to figure out, to see if we can figure out who the killer is, if there is a killer, before the game even ends. So let's just get straight into it. What is the movie, the investigation menu, inventory, flashlight? Okay. Investigate the area to find evidence. By inspecting evidence, you can find clues. Look, clues. Allow them to your investigation menu. Use the clues to solve them. Okay. Fair enough. So I don't think we're a police detective because he hired us. I think we're more of a private investigator. Okay. Yo, but fair play to anyone who's a private investigator, bro. That is a thankless job, I'm sure. Oh, the jazz. Oh. Inventory. Mysterious parcel. Mysterious letter. Dear Mr. Red, I'm writing to inform you in profound grief. 1 week ago, my son, Jack Beckham, was found hanging in his apartment. The police have ruled his death a suicide, but I know in my heart of hearts it isn't true. During the week before his death, Jack had been acting odd and distant. I believe it had something to do with the accident at his work, where tragically his co-worker died. But now, given Jack's death, I'm unsure what to think. There's more to this than what the authorities have determined, and I need your expertise to uncover the truth. His apartment is located on 59 Crown Street. Search it and see what you find. I trust your reputation for uncovering the facts that others overlook. I hope you can I hope you can help find the truth and justice for my son. Sincerely, Christopher Beckham. Click the highlighted words to gain clues. Jack, suicide, the police. Okay, we found 3 out of 14 clues. Q to open the investigation menu. Investigation clue. Oh, I like this. Drag the clues into the corresponding boxes to solve the mystery. Who killed Jack? Well, we don't know that yet. Why? Because blank, blank, blank to blank about the blank. Solve investigation. Okay. Use a flashlight. So where is he again? Let's see. He's 59 Crown Street. We're looking for 59, so it'll be on this side. 47. I like the music. I really do like the music. See, I'm glad that you guys enjoy a variety of games. Oh, missing the correct key. Because obviously not everybody likes horror games, and it's nice to have a bit of variation. But definitely games like this are ones I'm so glad my friend Harry recommended this to me. Oh, he found it just straight out of the blue. So far, the vibe, the atmosphere, it reminds you of the early 1960s, 70s, typical film. You know what I mean? I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. Mobster type thing, investigation. You know what I mean? Investigators and stuff. Alright. I'm going to assume that we need to get into the alley. Don't worry, sir. We're going to find out what happened to your son. I'm not expecting this to be a horror game, so I'm not expecting any jump scares. The correct key, okay. We're not getting in there. Oh. Ah, you see? Is this a back door key? No, this is a front door key. Okay. Alright. Let us in. Oh, wait. Maybe that was the backdoor key. That probably was the backdoor key. I didn't know I needed to equip it. My bad, twin. Let me close that back up before somebody sneaks in. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be more of a relaxed video. Just, oh shit. Damn. I thought the police would have taken this down by now. Well, apparently not. Can we get some lights on in here? Alright, perfect. What's this? Mom and Dad, I'm sorry for what I've done and the mess I've made. Work and life became too much to bear and I can't live like this anymore. Everything's painful and I don't know what the point is to keep going or trying. I've been struggling for many months now and I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Jack. Oh. Is that his shadow? That's a crazy visual. Or is that just the rope? No, that's just the rope. What is that? A ticket. Ticket for an upcoming concert for the Kill Dreams. Well, for all we know yet, it might have been a self-inflicted, but that's what we've been hired to find out. Alright. Oh, what's this? A journal? Oh, okay. 10th of October. Site was a mess today. Rain delayed concrete pour. Spent day fixing the scaffolding again. Lucas also wasn't any help. Half-assing everything like he always does. He just wants to get the job done and doesn't give much of a shit. 11th of October. No, that was the 10th, okay. The concrete finally got poured today. Now dealing with faulty pipes. Premier Construction Sheet Materials biting us again. Had to have another safety meeting at lunch, but doubt it's going to change anything. The pages have been ripped out. 14th of October, so this was 3 days later. Was supposed to grab beers today with Nate, but had issues finishing all the scaffolding in time. Of course, Lucas wanted to rush it so we could finish on time. I hate that his low safety standards are rubbing off on me. Should talk to him about that. Can I get this bottom drawer open? Yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay. Something in here? Nothing but a get well card. Oh, Jack got injured? We all wanted to wish you a speedy recovery from your injury. Gotta be more careful while climbing those rocks. Lots of love from the team. Mark, Jay, John, Nate, Lucas, Megan. Ooh, Megan. You can't kill yourself when you've got a body. Yeah, it just leads out the front. Okay. Alright, man. You got a nice little home. You got a nice little home to yourself. Anything in here? Not that I can see. It is currently 10:36. Something like that. What's this? What did I just pick up? Small key. The key was found inside the apartment's bin. What could it unlock? Probably the barbecue, I would say, from outside. Anything else we can interact with here? No. Alright, let's take a look at our investigation journal. Right, so, who killed Jack? Well, we don't know yet. Who killed Jack? Nate. Why? Because Lucas wanted something about this. Wanted to do something? No. Alright, well, we need more clues in order to properly figure out what happened. I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait. Mom's birthday is on the 13th. I think that is, yeah. And what does that say? Concert's on the 31st. Okay, the concert... Yeah, 31st, the 6th. Or, sorry, 6 o'clock. Okay. Lamp. Anything in here? Phone. Okay. I'm surprised the police didn't confiscate any of this. No. Let me grab this. Okay, I can't grab any of that. Oh, it's a toy airplane. Possibly the victim's phone, heavily used with multiple scratches. Ah, okay. We need a password. Okay. Alright, I'm liking this so far. We haven't gotten much farther. We've just learned a couple of names. That's about it. Alright, we'll try this key. Yes, very good. Oh. Oh, this is the page that was ripped out. Burned note. Burn note that's too barely legible. Found inside the. Oh, that's to be barely legible. Found inside the barbecue. This is 22nd of the 10th. So all the rest. Hang on. Let's get a quick look at the journal. The journal. These were all. Okay, so the 14th was the last entry. And this is now the 22nd. Yeah, 22nd of the 10th. And that was November? Or sorry, oh my, I'm stupid, bro. That is October. So it went from the 14th of October to the 22nd. It's all too overwhelming. I can't take this guilt. Me and Lucas killed, possibly? I need to confess. Is it potentially that Jake, I think his name is, and Lucas killed? So hang on a second. Who was the guy? Nate was the guy who wasn't following the protocol, right? No, it was Lucas. Lucas was the guy who was half-assing. Nate was the guy who wanted to go out with a beer. Okay. So Lucas was the guy half-assing it. Nate is the only other name we know of, along with, obviously, these other guys in the Get Well Soon. Mark, Jay, John, Nate, Lucas, Megan. So these two right here are the only guys that are mentioned right now. We have Lucas and Nate. And it says here that me and Lucas K potentially killed something. Need to confess. Now that doesn't mean that Nate was killed. This might be somebody else that we don't know who was killed, if that's what that K is. But so far, Jake and Lucas are suspects to a killing, if Nate is dead. But we don't know if Nate's dead, as far as I'm aware. Now we just need to find this phone's password. Well, I doubt he's going to set his passcode as the 31st, when the concert is, but we'll give it a try. 1331? No. Maybe something to do with in here. Of course, Lucas wanted to rush it so we could finish on time. I hate that his low safety standards are rubbing off on me. Yeah, so Lucas was the guy half-assing it. Part of me thought there that Lucas was killed because he was the one half-assing it. But he says, me and Lucas K, I need to confess. So Jake and Lucas might have killed somebody. But we don't know that for certain yet. We don't know that for certain yet, but we need to find the phone's passcode. I don't think it's in here now, is it? No. There's probably a clue in what we already have. Maybe one of the shoes? No. In the books? No. Can we turn the PC on? No. Not just yet. No. This calendar has bound, unless there's something outside that I didn't see. No, not yet. Not from what I can see, and there's nothing, definitely nothing under here, no. Yeah, no, there's nothing over there. It probably has something to do with the dates, maybe the ticket. Oh, I didn't know you could click that. To be fair, that was yellow, so let's see. Killed? Okay, well, we know for certain that Jack... I just realized we know for certain that this wasn't a suicide because it says who killed Jack. Who killed Jack? Probably Lucas. Let's just say, who killed Jack? Lucas. Why? Because Jack want. I would have put Jack because no, sorry, because Nate. No, because Lucas wanted Jack to confess about about the kill, about the murder, and because he didn't confess, he killed him. We don't know enough yet, but let's see if we can figure out this phone's passcode. Maybe there's anything here. Heart of hearts, it isn't true. During the week before Jack's death, but acting odd and distant, I believe it to be something due to an accident at his work, where tragically his co-worker died. Oh, that's right. Okay, tragically his co-worker died. That could have been Nate that died, but it might have been. It was ruled as an accident, but that's where maybe Jake and Lucas killed Nate. What the authorities determine, your expertise, search you can find, shrouding the fact that others overlook, hope you can find justice, find the truth and justice for my son. Well, your son might not get justice, sir. Your son might have murdered someone before his death being framed as a suicide. But we need to figure out the passcode to this phone. 1033 3105. 3105. So it's the day of the concert. No, it's not. Hastily written suicide note found inside Jack's apartment. It would probably be 13 something, I would say. Unless, can I go to other doors maybe and like knock on other doors or something to find out like who he was as a person? No? I mean, there's bound to be a reason that I can walk about here, right? Like outside. Can I potentially go and... Oh, okay. Wait, is that... No, this is just where I came in, right? Yeah, okay, this is just where I come in. Can I enter anybody else's? No. 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 I mean, all these houses have, like, second floors. Like, does that house have a second floor that I don't know about? Well, not there, that's for sure. Not there. Not there. No. No, nothing really. Just straight to his apartment. That's all we have to work with so far. Yeah, seems like it. I just wanted to come out here and make sure that I wasn't missing anything. Maybe me. Oh, nothing to post. Oh, this is probably where I post the... Whenever I solve the investigation. Okay, okay. Alright, 61's back this way. Yeah, 59. Alright. Is there maybe something... Maybe if I turn the lights out, maybe there's like something in a black light or something, but I'd need a UV light to see that. No, there's nothing in here, really. Anything in here? No. Anything behind the doors? No. Is there anything hidden in here, potentially? No. Okay. Nothing else is in the bin. Is there a reason I can open that? Get well soon. Mysterious ladder. This. Alright, well, we need to figure out what the code would be to his phone. So I'm maybe thinking that it's possibly something to do with his mom's birthday. The only thing I can think of would be the concert and his mom's birthday, 3113. No. Maybe 13th. Oh, maybe it's the 13th of October? Oh, it is! It is his mom's birthday. Okay, okay. Alright. So, Lucas... So, the day of the murder was the 22nd. He called Lucas after. Then he died... When did he die? I wonder. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. So Lucy, called Lucy, that's a new name. Nate, called Nate before he was killed. Call me when you can. Did you wish your mother happy birthday? Yeah, I did. Don't worry. Good. Are you doing well since church didn't work? Son, is everything okay? Something, call me back when you can. Lucy, are you okay? I had lots of fun last night. Me too. Let's do something this week. Hey, you want to do something this Friday? Hello, is everything okay? You haven't picked up any of my calls. Are you okay? Let's keep our story straight for the investigation. Oh, shit. Okay, if you're going to murder somebody, why say this over text? Let's keep our story straight for the investigation. Mark was on safety duty and forgot to verify the load. You and me weren't assigned for safety duty. Got it? Yeah, okay. Happy birthday, Mom. Miss you so much. Can't wait for Christmas to see you. Thank you, sweetie. I miss you as well and can't wait to see you again. How's everything going with that girl you met? Nate, want to grab some beers after work? Me and a few of the guys are going to head to Revolver later if you want to join. Yeah, sounds great. I'll see you later tonight, depending how late we finish. All good. And we got calls, so it's fine. Ah, he was listening to the Killed Dreams. Okay. John regarding recent issues. Oh, that's John. Okay, that's his boss. Okay. Hi, team. I know it's been a tough week for all of us after the incident. Okay, we'll go from top to bottom. Or bottom to top, sorry. Gather many complaints regarding the attire worn on a construction site. Didn't expect the need to say this, but whilst in a construction site, you must wear the correct attire. Where you absolutely cannot wear Crocs, cowboy hats, especially jean shorts. If I see or hear about anyone wear anything ridiculous, anyone wear any ridiculous, again, they will be swiftly removed from the company. Okay. Upcoming roster: Mark, Jay, and Jacob. Okay. This is an automated message. Please do not respond. So it's just a Ruda. Okay. Temporary suspension. Hi, Lucas and Jack. Okay. I want to reach out personally regarding the situation around the accident. Neither of you will be assigned any shifts until the police and insurance company complete their investigation into the accident. I want to stress that I'm 100% confident that neither of you were at fault. And this suspension is purely standard procedure when rare incidents like this occur. We'll have to. So they're trying to blame Mark for what happened to Nate, but so far we don't know what happened to Nate. All we know is that there's an incident or accident. Neither were at fault, and this is like where incidents like this occur. We'll have to cooperate fully and let the investigation run its course. I appreciate your understanding. I'll keep you both updated as soon as I receive any further information. Best, John. Investigation complete. Apologies for the wait and uncertainty, but the insurance company and local police department have finished their investigation of the accident. I can now inform you both that you're completely cleared to return to work, and we at Premier Construction acknowledge that neither of you were for. Oh, Mark's death? So it wasn't Nate that was killed, it was Mark. Okay, now we're to blame for Mark's death. I hope you understand that the decision to place you on temporary suspension was not mine. It was just standard procedure in this kind of situation. Anyway, you will both receive your usual shifts again starting next week. Best, John. So that went from the 17th to the 22nd. Okay. John Boss, regarding recent events. Hi, team. I know it's been a tough week for all of us after the incident. It is truly horrible what happened to Mark on Friday. Okay, so this time I thought it was Nate, but Nate's not dead. It's Mark. And this guy hasn't spoken to Mark. The only person he has spoke to is Nate, Lucas, and the only three people that we know of that are talking amongst each other is Nate, Lucas, and Jack. It's truly horrible what happened to Mark on Friday, and we were all grieving over the tragic accident. That's another clue. We'll be reevaluating all personnel safety training next week to guarantee employees don't make the same mistakes Mark did. We also would like to reiterate that the internal investigation has found the company not liable for the accident, and we would like you to refrain from speculation or rumors, as these things can damage our brand. Sincerely, John. Okay. Well, if that's all the emails. And that's all the clues we have. So, gathering this all together, Lucas was the one half-assing stuff. He didn't like Lucas. Jack didn't like Lucas. Nate was the guy who was going out with beers with Jack, who I originally thought got killed. Lucas and Jack. I can't take this guilt. Me and Lucas, possibly going to finish this sentence, killed Mark. Blank, blank, blank. I need to confess. That was on the 22nd. And that email came through after the investigation was complete, after Mark's death. And this email also came through on the 22nd, after Mark's death. Mark's death occurred on the 17th, potentially. So this entire time we thought it was Mark. It was not Mark. It was, or sorry, the entire time we thought it was Nate that was dead. It's not Nate. It's Mark. And this guy, Jack, has not spoken to Mark at all. So I don't know why he would kill Mark. Maybe Lucas coerced him into doing it. Mark was on safety duty and forgot to verify the load, which is false, because Lucas and Jack, I'm pretty sure, killed him. Yeah, on the 17th was the email that was sent about Mark's death. So the 17th, that's when he stopped talking to everybody. That was the 11th. He replied then, and then it was the day after. The next message is the day after Mark's death. That's why he didn't. No, the 17th. Yeah, 16th. This was the day after Mark's death, the 17th. That's why he's not replying here. And this is why he was very dry in these messages, because his dad texted him on the 21st, a couple of days after Mark's death. And then they stopped replying altogether. And I'm almost certain this is whenever he, what happened to him. Okay. He called Nate the 14th, called his dad before Mark died, called Lucy after Mark died. Oh, no. He received a call from Lucy after Mark died, received a call from his dad after Mark died, and an outgoing call to Lucas after Mark died. So the only person he called was Lucas, which we're pretty sure was an accomplice in the murder. The Jack, and I'm pretty sure Lucas did. So now knowing all that, let's try and figure this out, what happened. So I'm pretty sure Lucas killed Jack because Jack wanted to confess to the police about the accident. Jack wanted to confess. Yeah. I need to confess. Me and Lucas, Jack and Lucas, killed, pretty sure, Mark. I need to confess. Jack wanted to confess on the 22nd, which was whenever this email was sent, and was a day after he wrote that. This phone call might have been telling Lucas that he wanted to confess. All right. So I'm pretty sure that what happened was, who killed Jack? Lucas. Why? Because Jack wanted to confess to the police about the accident. Jack wanted to confess to the police about the accident. Jack, suicide. Police, Lucas, Nate. Confess, killed. Yes. Are you certain you've solved the mystery? Decision is final, not going to be done. I'm pretty sure I've solved it. Pretty sure. Find a post box and send your findings to Christopher, which is Jack's dad. Alright. Are we going to find out if we've done it? Have we done it? Did we get it right? Yes! We done it! Lucas killed the poor guy, Jack. But I wonder what happened to Mark. I wonder how he... Bro, that was very, very good. Case solved, fair play. It's left vague what happened to Mark exactly. All we know is that there was an accident or an incident, and that Lucas and Jack was involved. I personally think Lucas coerced Jack into doing it. And obviously that's why Jack felt guilty and wanted to confess to the police. Then that outgoing call to Lucas, in my opinion, was Jack telling Lucas that he wanted to confess. Once Lucas found out that Jack wanted to confess, Lucas then killed Jack, framed it as a suicide, framed the suicide note, and that's what happened, I believe. That was very good. And if I'm right, bro, sign me up to the police department. I'm sorry if I yap so much. It's just whenever I get into these games like this, I really love getting into the detail and like trying to explain things the way I see them. But anyway, that was very, very good for a short game. I would play a full length game like this, and I've seen like the YouTuber InSim, and I'm pretty sure Fusion play like a full scale long game of a game similar to this, where it's like randomly generated each time, and and you're a detective trying to solve murders. If I knew what that game was, maybe I'll find it. If I figure out what that game is, I will 100% be playing it, and I would love to play like a full length game exactly like this. That was good. I enjoyed it. Anyway, that was Conscience. Very enjoyable game. Can't believe I solved it first try. We all getting on the police team. If you enjoy this video, please, please, please leave a wee like. Helps me out a bunch. If you want to see more content like this or more content from me in general, be sure to subscribe. We are so close to 50 subscribers. I know we can do it. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought throughout the series. Or not the series, the video. You know, putting all the clues together. What did you think at each stage? And with that, I will love yous and leave yous. And I will 100% see you in the next video. Bye.